Good morning, my beautiful sisters. I am so excited to be back here. It has been a hot minute since I have put together a video. I've been in the process of moving and trying to get my life settled after our divorce was settled. And so I took a little bit of a break to just reconnect with myself and reconnect with my children and just relax and kind of just enjoy this season of life that I am in as much as I can. But I am really excited. I'm ready to get back in. I'm ready to start making some videos. And when I woke up this morning, I knew that today was the day that I wanted to start. I knew that I wanted to start creating again and putting information in out. And so I was asking my Heavenly Father, what is it that you want me to talk about? What do you want me to share? What is the information that needs to be put out today? And I feel very strongly that this is the topic that he wants me to share with you guys. And it is on reconnecting with our divine femininity. We as women were created, we were sent to earth with a feminine spirit and with a feminine body. And what that means is that we were created to live in a feminine way. Now, I feel like the world that we're living in right now, it's so centered on equality, that women can do everything that men can do everything that women can do. And while that is true in a sense, like women are just as smart as men are just as smart as women. I'm like, there are some things that, yes, because we are human, we are equal and we have equal rights in certain things. But because we came to this earth either in the feminine form of a woman or the masculine form of a man, we have different capabilities, different gifts, and we have different energies that are running through our body. And when we are able to, or when we allow ourselves to connect with the energy, then our life expands tenfold. And the way that we show up in the world is so much more authentic and so much more beautiful. So a woman needs to connect with her femininity, and a man needs to connect with his masculinity. A woman should be living in her divine femininity 90% of the time, and the man should be living in his divine masculinity 90% of the time. So today I'm going to be focusing on the feminine, on how do we live in our feminine energy. So really quick, I want to just kind of go through the feminine aspect, like what type of feminine energy is this, or how does it look, honestly, like when we're going through it. So the feminine is more present. She is more interested in being present in what is going on around her. So the masculine energy is more doing, it's more going out, it's more active, it's more external. The feminine energy is more internal. It's more settling in and being, recognizing her and just being present. I think of the female body and the male body, right? You can correlate the energies to our outward appearances. So the masculine, his energy is outward, it's out there, right? The feminine energy is more internal, it's more there. So if you think of that, you can recognize how that is playing a role in how our energy is. The feminine energy, she finds power in being still, in recognizing and seeing the beauty around her. That is her gift and her power. The feminine is more introspective. She kind of goes more in, she internalizes things more. And this, when it is done in the proper way and when it is done aligned to your divine femininity, this is a beautiful gift. We are not talking about wounded femininity right now. Definitely wounded femininity will go internal, but it will be attacking the internal. Whereas the divine feminine can go internal and she can settle and she can rest in her own knowledge that she is a divine feminine being. That she rests in that. She doesn't try to compete. She doesn't try to control. She doesn't try to manipulate. She's very present with herself, and she loves herself. She loves being with herself. So when you are in your divine femininity, you show up with so much love and so much compassion. So I want to go through an exercise today on how to connect to your divine feminine energy. Okay? This is really cool. I love to do this. So the divine femininity, she is connected to herself and she is connected to her heavenly parents. Okay? The divine feminine knows who she is. She's not afraid. She's not out there trying to compete with the men or other people. She is settled and rested in herself. Like I said earlier, it is so sad. Our world has tried to create and has succeeded in many cases in creating a atmosphere where there is so much tension and there's so much competition between the man and the woman. And while, again, like I said earlier, while a woman and a man, they are both incredibly intelligent. They're both able to perform certain jobs beautifully and perfectly. There is something to be said about aligning yourself with the energy that your body, that the energy of your body and your spirit, that femininity. So before we came to this earth, we were masculine spirits or feminine spirits. So my spirit has always been a feminine spirit. And so when I came to this earth and I got my feminine body, now is my opportunity to reconnect my feminine spirit with my feminine body. And this is what this looks like. Okay. I want you guys to relax. Take a deep breath and just relax your body. I want you to let go of any thoughts that you might be thinking, anything that you might be struggling with. If the things that I've said and you're like, oh, I don't like how that sounds, that's okay. We have been so conditioned that a girl can do anything a boy can do. A boy can do anything that a girl can do. But what if it's so much more, you guys? What if with us trying to compete with the men and the men trying to compete with us, what if we have denied ourselves the opportunity to step fully into our feminine or masculine energies? We're living half a life. And that is so, so sad. Like, there's no reason for that. So I am here to teach you how to reconnect to your feminine spirit. And I'll be on here probably once a week or so, and I'm going to be sharing little tips and tricks just like this on how to reconnect. Because you guys, I promise you, when you reconnect to the feminine spirit, the feminine energy that is coursing through you, your life changes in the best possible way. Things that used to send you over the edge, it won't send you over the edge anymore. If you find yourself in a very fearful, frightened state, when you reconnect with your feminine energy, you no longer feel the fear or the need to control or manipulate situations to keep yourself safe. You allow yourself to sink into that feminine energy and to trust and to know that you are going to be taken care of. It's the most amazing thing. It might sound bizarre and it might sound completely counterintuitive, but I promise you guys, we were created as women. Therefore, we were created to be able to handle all the emotions, all the stressors, all the things that come into our life. But we can't handle that with grace and with beauty and with confidence and power if we are forgetting the other half of ourselves. If we're shoving our poor feminine energy down and we're trying to live a masculine life, you guys, it will never work. It will never work. On the outside, it may look like we've got it all together. It may look like we're we're functioning well, that we're a high power woman, that we're able to do it all. But inside, oh my gosh, you guys, we are dying. We're suffocating because we're not allowing that beautiful nurturing, that beautiful feminine radiance to just shine. Women were put on this earth to bring life. And I don't mean just physically. I don't mean creating a new child, creating a new human being. That is definitely a power, and I'm so grateful for that. I think it is incredible. But even if a woman is never able to have a child, doesn't ever want to have a child, has no interest in that, she is still on this earth to bring life. She brings life into her partnerships. She brings life into her business. She brings life into her friendships. This is a superpower that we as women have. And in so many ways that has been tamped down since we were little girls. It has been tamped down. So it is time, girls, women, for us to step up. It's time for us to step into our femininity, to stop seeing the feminine as weak, and to stop seeing the feminine as something that we want to get away from. No, you guys, the feminine is powerful. She has the ability to bring life. That is something no other being on earth can do but a woman. All right? Step into that femininity. Love your womanhood. Love your ability to connect to yourself, to connect to those around you. Okay, so back to this exercise. This is what we're going to do. We are going to connect our physical body with our feminine spirit. Okay, and this just takes a minute. It doesn't take very long. So, the feminine energy courses through our breath, through our heart, and through our womb space. Okay? Again, going back to women, we are the only beings on earth that can create life. The only ones. Okay? And that is where our womb space comes in. Again, even if we're not using this space to create an actual being, an actual human, it is still our creative center. It is still the center of our body that we create, that brings life. Okay? So we still need to be connected to it. We need to love that part of ourself. That part of ourself is the most unique part of any human, is that space to be able to create life. It is powerful, you guys. Please connect to that. Please realize that being a woman is so powerful, and it is such a blessing. It is such a gift. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I promise we're going to get to the exercise. I just get so excited recognizing and realizing that I feel such a passion to share this with you guys. Embrace your femininity. Love her. Okay, so I want you to take your right hand, and you're going to place your right hand over your heart. And I want you to do this in a place where you have a few moments of quiet. Okay? You can sit, you can stand, you can lay down, whatever it is you need to do. But I want your mind and your body to be able to be still for just a minute. It doesn't need to be very long. So find this quiet place. Put your right hand over your heart. And I want you to take a big, deep breath. Breathe it out. As you breathe it out, I want you to relax from the top of your head and slowly go down your body. Okay? So you relax your mind. Let it go blank. I want you to relax your jaw. I want you to relax your neck, your shoulders. I want you to relax your chest. Go down deeper. If your stomach is clenched, I want you to breathe into that and relax that. Relax your back. Kind of wiggle your hips a little bit. Relax your hips. Okay, go down your legs. Relax your legs, your thighs, your calves, your toes. Wiggle those a little bit. Let them relax. Okay, take another deep breath. Good job. Okay, now I want you to take your right hand, or your left hand, your left hand, and I want you to put that over your womb space. Okay, Now, your womb space, if you're not familiar or sure where that's going to be, it's between your belly button and your pelvic area. Okay, just that lower abdomen area. Place it right there. And you're going to take 2 deep breaths and you're going to breathe down into that womb space. Okay, and you're going to keep your mind silent and you're just going to connect to that space. So take 2 really good deep breaths. You breathe it out. Settle down into that womb space. Take another deep breath. And breathe out. Do you guys feel that? Do you feel the peace that comes to you? Do you feel the calmness? Do you feel that your mind isn't racing, that it's just calm and quiet? Stay in this space as long as you need to, as long as you want to. But I highly recommend that you do this practice at least once a day, especially if you're starting to feel really overwhelmed, if you're feeling very overstimulated. This is a great technique to reconnect your energy to your physical body. Reconnect yourself. You may have had some thoughts or some images come to your mind, positive or negative. A really incredibly powerful way to help you organize your thoughts or to get rid of any thoughts that maybe you don't want is to do some journaling. So I would recommend doing a journaling session on this. If you had any feelings come up that you were like, oh, I'm not sure what to do with that, journal on that and breathe through those feelings. Okay. One thing that I love everything about feminine energy. Everything, you guys. Everything that I learn, it's like I'm just remembering. I'm not learning anything new. It's just like I remember. And I'm like, oh, that's right. I knew that about myself. Or I knew that about the feminine. But the feminine, another superpower of the feminine is the ability to feel feelings, right? The woman is more introspective. She can feel feelings. Don't tamp those down. Allow them to process any feelings that you might have had. So a really good journaling prompt that I want to give you guys is just journal, I connect to my feminine energy. Or it is safe for me to connect to my feminine energy. So you can write that, and then I want you to write any feelings that might come up. Again, there might be some really negative ones on how it's not safe to connect to your feminine energy. It's 100% okay, you guys. We live in a world that has taught us since we were tiny that our feminine energy was not safe or that it wasn't wanted, it wasn't welcome, it wasn't valuable. We have lived for so long, you guys, not recognizing the power of being a woman. Not recognizing the power that our feminine energy brings to this world. That it is the missing piece that this world needs. We don't need more masculinity, you guys. Masculinity, the wounded masculinity is what causes wars and contentions and fights. We do not need any more of that. It is the divine, healed femininity that inspires divine, healed masculinity in the men. It is our call to step up, to step into our femininity, to love that part of ourselves, to nurture it, to grow it, to help it to become what it is it needs to and we want it to become. Okay, this is our job, our opportunity. We're not powerless. We are powerful, so powerful in a way that we've never been taught before. I feel so called to teach this, to teach the power of femininity and how when we sink into our femininity, when we connect to it, we bring so much life to this world. So today, practice connecting with your body. Connect with that beautiful feminine energy. She's right there. She's been hiding. She's been pushed down. No more. No more. We don't have the time, we don't have the space, we don't have the energy to push her down anymore. She is ready to rise. Let her rise. Let her connect with you, and let the two of you, as you meld this beautiful feminine body with your feminine spirit, it will be massively transformational for you. And you will remember. The craziest thing is that you may be learning all of this and it may be all brand new. But I promise that as you do this, it will awaken this part of you that you've always known was there, but that you had forgotten. This is your call to remember. Remember that divine feminine. Let her shine. I love you guys. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be sharing the information that I have. And I will be talking to you guys soon. Bye.